Good morning, good morning. How are we doing this morning? My name's Stephen Jones.
I'm William Gale.
It's the Grind and Roast podcast, baby.
Congrats. Ethiopian blend?
No, this is Fallout apple pie. So
Fallout apple pie.
I'm just using the rest
familiar.
of. I'm just using the rest of it. I was like Costco. I found this company. This is that Fresno company. Lana Coffee Company. It's for Fresno. That's pretty dope. And $19 for this bag. Where
Doesn't seem too bad.
I'm spending a whole lot more.
Despite the fact that you have to grind it, but you have your own machine to do it. And you could go to Costco and have it grind there too. They have
And
machines.
You know, they're deceptive because I was looking for the whole bean, where I was thinking that all these bags were whole bean bags. And they were all grinded up bags already. It was frustrating. But it's okay. Yeah. I found it. I got 2 bags of coffee because, you know, something I'm proud of us on. This is a full month of us doing it.
Yeah.
We have extra additional episodes that we never posted. No, we were just trying, but hey.
I might be okay with not ever seeing those posts.
You know, we are here. And we've done it.
All right. I'm going to bombard you with the question.
I'm going to bombard your mom.
Fine. So I found a thing on Reddit.
Yeah.
That I want to read to you.
Hold on. Happy St. Paddy's Day, everybody.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day, yeah.
You're so rude. Say straight trash. Dude, don't tell the people good morning. Don't tell them happy St. Paddy's Day. You're the Irishman. Out of all the, I got Irish, but you got more Irish than me for sure. And I'm the one who's celebrating the damn holiday. You ain't doing nothing. Your ancestors, they're probably disappointed in you. I just want you to know that. And my 4 a.m. alarm just went off, baby. I'm still waking up.
Yeah, I'd sip a little more coffee. You're better than that.
I try to be better than that.
In a gist, the story is about a couple who have been together for, let's just say, a handful of years, and they fall into a little bit of a lull in their relationship. The dude doesn't care to touch his wife, in a nutshell, right? And she wants his affection. So, my 36 husband, 52 male, or me, my 36 female, my 36F husband, 52 male, dared me to flash at some road workers. I did. He instantly got mad and kicked me out of the car next to these men. Is this breakup worthy? They've been together for 10 years. A few nights ago, we had friends around for tea, and we got to the subject of communities and road workers, with them saying how their community has more than doubled due to a road they use for having whatever. Anyway, to get to the gist, she comes up with the idea of flashing her husband, or flashing the road workers as they drive by. Mm-hmm. The husband's super excited for it. He's pushing for it. Very hardcore. They get to the moment. She's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" He's like, Yeah. So she does the thing. I guess the husband hears one of the workers say, "Nice pair," instantly gets enraged, starts shoving her and pushing her out of the car. And he's like about to take off.
I wonder if he's physical like that.
Literally that's what they said, that he's literally shoving her out of the car. Two of the workers who are like saying, "Woo!" One runs over to the side door, like, "Hey, get out of the car," trying to get the guy out of the car. The other one's trying to grab her because he's about to take off. The alarm. And so I guess they took her into the office and gave her some work boots. Mind you, she's in pajamas. What's the matter? Tuesday. Happy St. Patrick's Day, buddy. Since you got mad, I didn't say it before.
Good.
Yep. So, like I said in the previous thing. So the gist is these guys get in a lull. We're talking about construction confessions. They want to spice up their relationship. They find out that their neighbors have been flashing the road workers. They kind of get erotic. It's a little erotic to them. So they get to the point.
The last part was
we drive to the road. Pulling. This is it, right? Let's just focus on that. About the flash, they don't know. You have to hear this twice. You're gonna have to get over it.
I was gonna just.
We drive to the road and we see a group of workmen, and my husband gets all giddy and says, "Are you ready?" I say yes. He says, "Now." As he beeps his horn, I lift my top up, and they all cheer. We are going about 10 miles per hour. He slams his brakes on and tells me to get out. I was in shock. His face is red with anger. He is shouting, "Get out, you fucking slag." I start crying, and he's leaning over me, opening my door, and then takes off my seatbelt and starts pushing me out. The cars behind are beeping as he stopped in traffic. As he's yelling at the top of his voice, by now the workers have heard the commotion, and two of them are rushing over to help. I turn to look at them, and I do. And she doesn't type it out right. And as I do, he pushes me really hard, and the top of half of my body falls out of the car. And I put my hands down. One of the coworkers is screaming at my husband and starts trying to open the door. The other worker is by me and quickly drags me out of the car. He told me afterwards he saw my husband put the car in gear and thought he was going to drive off with me hanging out of the car. The husband left her. So as soon as he goes, whoop, I guess in the end of the story, he hears someone say "nice pair" and gets enraged.
Yeah.
Like it instantly triggers him. So I want to know. You're digging, babe. Your laborer goes, hey man, check this out. You look over, big old pair.
Well, it has happened on the job before.
You're like, woo! And all of a sudden you see this commotion going down. What are you doing?
Well, so I have a similar type of story. When I was an apprentice, right?
I haven't heard of the story. This is going to be interesting. Cool.
So we're doing nights, and you just hear this commotion, this screaming, wailing, like wallering, right? You know? And it's this dude beating the shit out of this chick. We're building this highway, it's closed. They're walking down the dirt, path, and he's just beating the brakes off of her. And my initial was to go be Captain Save-A-Ho.
Sure.
Right? Where I called law enforcement. I don't think law enforcement showed up realistically, if I'm being real.
Sure. It's probably out in the boonies where sheriff had to come, not even cops, huh?
Not city limits.
Oh, and they didn't come?
Mm-mm. And I just remember, like, we got to go do something. Like, it's the crew. And my crew, the older OG, was Skippy. Do you see her trying to get away from him? Or is she just staying right there by his side while he's beating the shit out of her? And I'm like, that's a real thing. She wasn't really trying to get away. Yeah.
Okay. I have something similar that I've been taught by some OGs, as you would call it, but I've never seen that. They said, I was just a youngster, 19, almost starting to run work, and one of these guys named Joey looks over at me and goes, hey man, if those two started fighting, we were at some Walmart doing some kind of parking lot. He goes, if they started fighting and he starts beating the crap out of her, you can go try to save her. I'm like, well, yeah, I should. Yeah, I think so. I don't believe in hitting women. And he goes, I think you should mind your business. So, what does that mean? He was like, you don't know what she did. I'm like, well, a man shouldn't hit a woman. He was like, that's still not your business. Because you might get locked up or killed trying to defend a woman who just cheated on that man, who devoted his whole life to her. And I'm like, you're not wrong. You don't know the scenario. Public violence in general, I would only hope someone would intervene regardless of whatever the backstories are. I still don't get what Captain Skippy over there was saying to you. Mind
your business.
I get the gist
of
it.
Yeah, it was mind your business.
I hate that though.
I remember, they're not even in the Ashland Inn on Ashland 99 Fresno. There's this little place, Ashland Inn. It got demolished and stuff, but we're working behind it. And yeah, there's a pimp beating the shit out of his two hoes in the back, you know?
Damn. I don't condone violence
And
against women.
we're just carving out the side of the hill on the side of the highway. Like, and you hear commotion. The cops did show up there, and
Damn, Shake. Pimping ain't easy.
like those girls didn't say anything. Like they left with you.
I don't like the way this is being driven, Shake.
You know, I don't agree with it by any means. Drugs are terrible. I don't know if drugs can get you hooked. There's so many different scenarios. And that scenario right there in your story, it's they're all gung ho and yeah, you show your boobs, you know, show them off. And somebody says nice pair, and those are only set for my eyes. And how dare you do that?
And the realization hits them.
And that switch goes off, and oh man, that dude is a very, who I don't know. In my eyes, I
would say he's a coward.
Say he was a very insecure little boy. I got no idea. Most people are proud to show something off like that.
Shit. Would you agree? Just keep your fucking hands to yourself.
Oh, 100%. You have to keep your hands to yourself.
All right.
Like you shouldn't put your hands on anybody.
A person, period. It doesn't matter if it's female or male. Keep your hands to yourself. There's a time to fight, but in general, keep your fucking hands to yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
100%.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't believe in hitting women. God, no. Heck no. Man, do some women deserve a hit?
Some men deserve to get their balls cut off too. Let's be people. People deserve to be straight.
Yeah. Manhood. Some manhood pedophiles. Let's cut that manhood off. I like what Italy's doing or something like that. I don't know.
One of the others.
There's a country where they're like castrating people, chemically castrate. I don't know, but I like
there is a company that drives around California, not Fresno, United States, that they go around offering people, I think it's like $200, and they get you neutered and spayed. They're humans, I understand. They castrate you, and then they'll get the women's stuff taken out too. They'll pay to have you neutered.
This in Fresno?
It's some married couple that go around the states trying to save us because they believe that it's gonna what's it called? Not food stamps.
Like the world's too overpopulated type deal?
No, it's that there's too many people asking for help, and that if we can castrate them, then that they'll stop having babies.
Oh.
And they completely leave it up to them. Like they just offer them some cash. Like, do you want to do this? And they take it to the clinic, get it done, give them their cash, and kick them out. They look at it as the same way as cats and dogs.
I was just gonna say, like, that's straight up.
And they call it spay and neutering. Yeah, and I mean, the idea is kind of cool. 1 year ago, your husband is a sick fuck. Seriously, he did exactly what you did exactly what he told you to do. You even doubled and triple checked that he was okay with it. Then he abuses you verbally and physically and leaves you in a vulnerable position. At the end of that story, I guess they pull that girl in to one of our offices that we have on the side of the road, and she's just in a vest top, pajama bottoms, and slippers. They hook her up with a pair of work boots and everything else. One of the coworkers drives her to her mom's house. I'm just saying, man, like, as the husband, I'm thinking about all that alone time that this vulnerable woman has with some dudes that are like, they're just straight saved your life. There has been crappier movies made that have made millions.
No, yeah,
romantic comedies. What's her name? She dated Jesse James. She was in Heat.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, where she fucking falls in love with that guy who's like about to get knocked by the train, and she pretends to be his girlfriend. No, all right, that was a little bit of a stretch of the connection, but anyway, I know
Miss Congenial.
Yeah, well, that's not that one, but no, man, that's just crazy. And then I read the comments. There's some guys on there trying to defend him. I don't think he's defendable in that situation.
No, you're straight. Like, I mean, you gas in one side, kind of gaslighting her, right? You know, like, oh yeah, go ahead, do this. You go show your
Call her
stuff,
slag.
and then it's,
He's got to be a welder.
how dare you, you dirty. It was probably, I don't know, like, shoot. I mean, I've been on jobs where somebody flashed us, you know, but I've never seen somebody do a big old FU after it. Like, never freak out. But in that instance, shoot, maybe they're on drugs. Who knows? Maybe they were running out of drugs and he freaking snapped. Who knows what their backstory is? There's so many scenarios. Maybe she cheated on him on the day before that.
Apparently, in the backstory is that he had a couple OnlyFans accounts, that he hasn't touched her in about a year, shows little to no interest in her. And she's just, this was the last ditch resort. They had tea with some neighbors. The neighbors said that this is the thing that they started to do to spice up their life. And they're like, oh, let's give it a shot. Husband's super giddy, get in the car the next day. Let's go do this. And quadruple checks. Are you down? She's like, yeah, I want you to love me again. And he's like, Judas.
Man, what a way to ruin a relationship. But there's a lot of those guys out there in construction.
There's a lot of people out there who think that they're ready for something and that they're not. That they ruin their relationship for.
That's real. I don't think I could do it. Like,
I don't think I could condone it. Well, it really depends on where we're at. Could I do it down the street? No. If we were on vacation in a whole other country, like, let's say it's Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
not even a country, just Mardi Gras. It's the party.
Too much trouble in there.
It's the time. I probably have.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be the biggest fan though. Like, if it wasn't talked about and just happened, I'd be like, I'm a little insecure about that.
I'd be insecure with a lot. I do have insecurities. At least I'm willing to see it.
Well, you don't know what you're willing to accept until you're in that moment, for sure.
That's how you find out your character, right? By doing things you don't want to do.
Find out what's hidden in the closet of your character.
Oh, man.
Oh,
skeleton key right there.
Let's talk about, I have a coworker. He has gotten a little upset with another coworker. No names.
How come I never get a protein shake?
Do you want some? I'll start bringing you some.
Just asking a question. We keep going.
I want my question answered now.
Yeah.
That was my answer to your question. I don't know, and I will start bringing you one if you'd like one.
It's fair.
There's chocolate and vanilla, or chocolate and caramel. Caramel's, I think, is the best.
That's good.
I'll bring you one next time. Thursday.
I feel left out.
I'm sorry. Co-workers, it's just mindsets go. You know, one day you're cool talking, been friends for X amount of years, and then all of a sudden they're not talking anymore. They had one disagreement over something that, whichever. This in particular agreement was pace of work. One guy felt that he was doing his fair share, and the other person of the crew was just not. Every time he turns, whether it's valid or not, every time he turns, this guy's just staying put in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes have been friends for years.
And the job's coming to an end.
The job's coming a little bit to an end, yeah. Mm-hmm. And now they're like barely talking to each other.
And they were probably drinking buddies.
And from my understanding, I don't know if they were drinking buddies, but they were buddies. Like, they've known each other for longer than I've been in.
Years.
I've been in almost over 11 years, I think.
That's unfortunate. That opinion. Man, that's so hard too. I mean, one side, you shouldn't slack when a job, everybody tends to slack when a job comes to an end, sure. Right? It starts slowing down. So you start dragging your feet a little bit. So one, you should, it's hard not to get in that mode, right?
Sure.
But on the other aspect of it, you shouldn't just stay in that mindset. Right. So if you have a buddy who's able to help you push out,
I think that you have your blow up, have your moment.
Well, who doesn't have a blow
back?
Up? Well, yeah,
talk it out.
Well, that's a good point, right? You know, normally crews talk it out, right? When fight.
We're chimpanzees. That's what we are. We're just chimpanzees that have figured out how to tie our shoes. That's it. And really, I've seen guys have the worst days ever, and then all of a sudden just, and they're like,
You're talking a different breed of cat though too, because I'm suggesting you're talking about iron workers.
Construction guys in general.
You know?
There's that wild hair guy.
I mean, you have carpenters. There's gonna be some carpenters out there, but man,
operators too. I mean, I've heard it on the phone. Okay, you were on a roller. You weren't rolling right. They gave you your opinion. You want to talk about ironworkers? How about just being shake? You wanted to fight that big old dude just because he had some comments about the way you were on the roller.
I don't recall. Like, I'm not denying
Fowler
it.
Avenue and Kings Canyon when you were on that big excavator. And they didn't have anything for you to dig.
No, I wasn't rolling. I was laying the asphalt down.
Someone said no nice words to you, and you go, I fight you now.
I didn't say it like.
No, you said, okay, you don't like it, then you do it.
Yeah.
And then you got up because you felt like you were being challenged.
No, you showed me an easier way to do it.
You were ready to fight. It wasn't just like
necessarily
hey,
ready
sir,
to fight.
If you have a better way, can you please show me? It was, you know what? If you don't like the way I do it, then you can do it.
Well, it's not necessarily. Yeah, it is like that, but it's the type of scenario, right? Who you're dealing with, right? It is who you are.
Just
dealing
admit
with.
you did it.
No, yeah, I know what you're recalling.
Yeah, I get it.
I wasn't rolling. I was laying asphalt down.
Oh, great.
On the skip loader.
Same shit.
No, it's not. It's
the whole point is mentalities. Guys ready to fight. You threw ironworkers into a lot. I'm throwing a guy who's up at 4 a.m. doing a podcast.
No.
Who wanted to fight because he felt that he was being
I didn't
judged.
want to fight. All I said was, hey, you show me a better way, homie. And he didn't.
He didn't say it like that. I was on the phone with him. That's not how he said it.
No, yeah. But essentially, you're just saying, you show me a better way. And he didn't.
I feel like my point's been proven.
Anyways, go on.
No, that's
the ironworker thing. Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
in a whole, I think you should be able to come back and talk. And not, it doesn't even have to be like, hey, brother, I'm sorry. It could just be like, look, man, this is what I keep saying, and this is what I have a problem with. And then for me, the other aspect is like, if it's not personal and it's just business, then you shouldn't bring it to a personal level.
Well, you have to know how to separate that. You get walking in, you need to understand.
There's a guy on my job. I won't say his name. I've called him worthless a handful of times at work. From 7 to 3:30, we're not good. Right at 3:30, he's cool as hell. Cool as hell. Cool guy. I like this guy a lot. But before 3:30, we're time to work.
Is he the type of guy who drags his feet though?
Yeah, but he has a lot of physical issues that he could, figure out and all that stuff, whatever. But still, I agree with the guy who's upset with the other guy at work. When you're working, you should work. We're here to move your feet, get a job done, make us look good, and move on.
You don't have to move as fast as everybody.
No, don't kill yourself.
Have to.
We're not piece workers. We're hourly workers. We work by the hour. Do a solid hours worth of work.
Yes.
That's it. No feelings, ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're high pay trade. Just do the thing. Now,
did the friend or the past friend, did he get in a new position?
The one that's considered being slow in this conversation? No,
or the other guy.
Or the guy that I say is lazy as hell.
No, the guy who's upset when he would turn.
Oh, no, he works next to me, talks to me throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not a foreman or a lead man.
No. There's no such thing as a lead man in my trade. In this local 155, there's no such thing as a lead man. No such thing. You're an apprentice, journeyman, foreman, GF, superintendent, and the ladder. There is no in between. You can't be given a title unless you're compensated for it.
Yeah. Where for normally micros, you do normally have lead guys.
Different trade, for sure.
Yeah.
And we call ours first periods or periods. You call your steps. Like we
for apprenticeships.
Yeah, we go from 1 to 8 for apprenticeship. From periods, 1 period, 2nd period, 3rd period, 4th period. You guys are steps. It's either recall. You call them steps.
Yeah, steps. It's just verbiage. But it's still hourly based, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Screw you, you're trash.
I know.
So what about your boy? What
it's not over yet. They still don't talk. It's been a whole weekend. Chill. And then yesterday was Monday. just the other guy tried talking it out with him. The guy who's not upset to the guy who is upset. We're gonna call this one the elder, and this one the mid age. The elder's upset at the mid age. The mid age went over to the elder on Monday and goes, "Hey man, what's up? Don't talk to me," and walks away.
That's pretty brutal.
It's
that's pretty
extra.
blunt.
It's a little extra for something that's not, in my opinion, business. It's personal. I get that he's not moving his feet, but him not moving his feet isn't affecting your paycheck.
No, yeah, you're taking it on a personal level.
And the day when he was mad, he explained to me that he feels that when he's working, that everyone should work just as hard as him or stay as consistent as him. Like, he understands that not everyone can do the same amount, but he just wants everyone to put in the effort. I don't think that there's a valid argument.
So he's trying to lead by example.
To an extent, but that's not how you lead, in my opinion. The way you lead is open communication with the crew, in front of everybody, not, for lack of a better word, I'm going to call it like a tantrum.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like he's shitting on somebody for just not keeping up with his pace.
It was a little more than that.
I'm sure
there's a little bit to it, but the point is that you're not paying the bill. You're not paying his hourly wage. You're just a worker like the rest of us. And if the other worker is slacking off, you don't need to take it into your heart to get so upset about the other worker. He's not physically causing you a problem.
You gotta stay in your lane, right?
And if you're not going to stay in your lane, then I think you need to block off the whole freeway and have a real conversation with all the cars.
How many times in job sites have your crew stopped work, right?
Stand downs? A lot.
To get over a hissy fit on a job.
I've had a job site almost completely shut down because one of the workers didn't want to put on their safety glasses. And some of us were calling saying that we needed to stand down, that they're unfairly treating this person. I just had a newborn son. I told them to go screw themselves. I'm not going to cause my check to help his check when all he had to do was go
put his safety glasses on.
And then you want to talk back to the safety guy. And because he's an OG, an old timer, that's just ornery, it's not acceptable. You signed a contract that you came onto the job. You need to get real with it. Like, I don't know. I have a little bit of a thing, and I am one of them. I don't know if you can think of one where there's something where it's just unrealistic of me, and I'm just like, I'm just not going to do that because I don't want to, and it doesn't look cool, or whatever the scenario is. Like, in my trade, a lot of the OGs are talking about how they're going to give up being an iron worker because they have to wear those mountain climbing hard hats, chin strap. I'm not going to wear a chin strap. If I have to wear a chin strap, I'm just going to quit. You're going to what? You're going to leave your high-paying job, benefits, etc., because you have to wear a chin strap? Yeah, I don't think it looks cool at all. But you know what is cool? Being able to provide for my family.
Yeah, drop-down visors on those things are cool.
I haven't seen the drop-down visors on those. I haven't bought the bio hard hat, the full rim that has that. So when they're like, "Oh, do you have your clears?" I can go, "Foop." But no, man. I like you pointed out to me yesterday. Work the way you can afford. Something you told me.
Oh yeah, you be who you can afford to be. Yeah, it's a very real thing. There you go. In all professions.
And I that's been ringing in my head at work. You know, ever since you said that, I'm like, I phrased it differently in my head, but yeah, I just work the way you can afford to work.
It's a very real thing. Yeah, be who you can afford to be. Fake it till you make it. Yeah, those are kind of things I live by. Try to.
Dude, there's people out there who are faking it till they make it, babe. Oh my gosh, and they're doing good.
Oh man.
We're trying to fake it right now.
Oh man.
Man, who knows? Might make it.
I'm faking everything. I'm faking being a parent.
Orgasms,
being a dad. I'm even faking orgasms to myself.
I did think. Hell yeah, you did. Hell yeah, you did.
Yeah. Sometimes you have
to. You slayed that left wiener.
You know? Yeah, sometimes you have to. And then there's other days when you're just getting 4 hours sleep.
I don't like that I saw that you were awake at midnight.
It's just one of those things, you know.
You're gonna possibly start work next week, bro. You can't be doing that.
Hopefully this week.
Oh, well, I hope so too.
I hope so too.
But you can't be
That's
doing
what
that.
the word is.
You need to start getting yourself back on the schedule. Start breaking yourself in.
Well, if I was,
Today's gonna be 90, dude.
no, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna suck.
It went from 83 to 90, a 7 to 6 degree change.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be terrible.
Today's gonna be a hot day, and tomorrow's gonna be 93. Thursday's gonna be the hottest, and then it tapers down a little bit. It's unseasonably hot. I'm even having to wet my wrists.
Oh no, that's terrible. That's a good one. Acclimating to the heat.
Ooh, yeah. Take your time to acclimate. I today should have, but I didn't. I should be wearing my hoodie because I will wear a
You
hoodie.
weren't wearing a hoodie.
No, this is a long sleeve hoodie. I'm talking about like a thick sweater. I wear usually a sweater throughout all summer to keep myself broken in because you have to keep yourself acclimated. Like going to work right now
Cooking
in this,
yourself for nothing.
I'm not cooking it. I just can't fall out during work. You got to be able to take those heat. Like there's been jobs, I think you were even on that job. No, you weren't. Where the forklifts, it was so hot, the forklifts couldn't operate. They had to stop the forklifts.
Overheating.
The forklifts were overheating, but we kept setting. The forklifts couldn't even keep going, but we did.
That's hot.
It's hot.
That's hot. This valley heat is terrible. Dude, imagine on the East Coast right now, though. They're having winter storms. Bro, you're not on social. You probably don't know that. I just learned this last night.
I saw something about Iran being bombed for oil and all that, but yeah, it's 61 right now. It's going to jump up 30 degrees
Oh, God.
in the
That's
next
terrible.
like 5 hours.
Yeah, last night I was setting up for St. Patty's Day. So, it's a little green runway and rainbow going to my daughter's rooms. And, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Faking it till you make it.
It's nice though. When I came in, I was like, gosh, he sure does love his girls.
Yeah. My friend, Miss Rachel, though. I give her credit.
You already called her your girlfriend. You might as well do it.
Yeah. I just,
Make her day when she sees this.
yeah, to the girls. If they ever hear GF. Oh, that's my general foreman.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I wouldn't give her that big of a pay scale, but I feel it. I like it.
You know,
I like it.
keep it simple. But yeah, so thankfully she pushed me because I just was not in the mood to be a dad yesterday. You know, unfortunately.
Be a dad or just too extra in general.
What do you mean?
Your whole life is wrapped around 3 girls right now.
No,
So when you say you don't want to be a dad, I hear instead of the words "I don't want to be a dad today," which could be taken way, way out of line, to where your brother hears you just didn't want to be a person. You didn't want to just do anything extra. You wanted to be a potato or just go take a nap, whatever.
Yeah, like if I dinner wise, it was like a pot pie type situation. I don't remember what I did for dinner last night.
Yeah.
But it was a pot pie situation. But we did burgers last night. I mean burgers yesterday. See, I did do a little bit. Yeah. I was
You're
dad.
just talking to yourself.
I was dad. There we go. I did some dad
Maybe you
moves.
needed to listen to yourself or something later today.
I don't know. I just,
This is also what that's for, right there.
you know, I thought I did pot pies for a second. I don't even remember.
I heard pot pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's like, I saw it in the freezer and I thought, I can just make them pot pies real quick because I didn't want to go above and beyond and make burgers. And I made them burgers and I don't even think they ate. Little turds.
Think about this. A dad who says he's just not doing the thing, faking it until he makes it. All the extras that he's done for his kids. You can't see it. There's a rainbow going across the ceiling, gold flakes across the floor, leprechaun feet going across to a whole little setup for his girls where they have outfits, matching outfits, all 3 meeting up. And I just heard a dad right now say, you know, I didn't do it, whatever. And then came to the realization that he still showed up. It's a big part of why I want to do this. And so you could have that realization as a dad. Everyone can have that realization as a parent. You know, just...
Yeah, you don't have to throw gold flakes on the floor to show up as a parent. Just waking up, going to work. You're still showing up, support them.
Don't count yourself out. That's, I want to cut it here, if that's good with you.
Yeah. It's 30 plus 20.
Thank you
minutes.
for the views if you do watch us, and then please comment. Please comment down what you don't like. He's nasally. He blows his nose. He talks too much. He doesn't look at the camera.
Tell us we're trash.
Yeah,
In the
whatever.
background.
Please.
My house is dirty. Look at this. I got my air fryer right here. This cigar box, this has been here for a minute. It's just covered in paper. You know? Some of the stuff I'm just gonna leave here until somebody calls me out of my shit. Each time I put something new right here.
Waste your time and
I
comment.
got Charlotte's Web right here. This is a new book right here.
Your nastiest comment might be the highlight of my day.
Family meme night. You know what? This was $3 brand new at the thrift store. This book was probably 50 cents. Hey, your friend, say something nice to somebody, right? Give a stranger a compliment.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day. Love you guys. Peace out, bean sprouts.
I'm proud of you.